Oh, I should probably get some music going. Oh, I should probably get some music going. Hopefully my microphone's not too loud or too quiet. Hopefully my microphone's not too quiet. Pop out chat. Copy this. Let's get it pasted over here. Oh, right here. It's always so confusing getting the test. It's all annoying with the welcome to live chat stuff, and it's like gotta get it gotta get rid of that. It's all white. I think I need dark mode. Maybe not. Top chat? Oh no, we need live chat. Huh. I feel like you shouldn't. Is there like a way to make that chat like transparent or something? Let's see. You know what? I think there is a way to make it transparent. I just totally forgot. Create QR code for this page? That's kind of cool. What the heck? What? Is that just a Braves thing now? What? That's insane. All right, let's get some music. You know, I keep trying to find like non-copyrighted music, but like album or something. But it just doesn't work. No lyrics. No vocals. Alright, this is like an hour long. I'll just start from the beginning. My stream's gonna be like about an hour. Here, let me check. Can I... Okay, I'm gonna block my display for a second because I gotta clean my desktop really quick. I'm just gonna clean some things up really quick. Let's see. Trying to see what I can put in a new folder. I guess I can put that one in there too. I'll keep this one out. Keep this one out. Put all of these things in a folder. And I think all these can go in the folder too. Yeah. Alright. That's pretty good. Pop that back open. Hello. Why not just buy gold? Yeah. Oh, hi, Jim Sheely. I was trying to find someone on my Twitter. They wanted to see me stream today. I guess that's probably my tweets and replies. Or they can't find it anymore. Hi, Ben. I'm talking about the Fold premium card. Since not late yet? No, you're not late. I actually just started my stream. How many people are there? 6 watching now. You know, I'm pretty excited for the exchange to come to the US, the Crypto.com exchange. By the way, on Twitter, I was just talking about Fold app. I planned to make a video talking about them, but I might get the spin. So I have the Spin Plus. It used to be called Premium. You know, they're shipping out the rose gold foiled card to me, the updated one that has the like scan, like what is it called, like where you just touch the card against the scanner and it scans. This one you have to actually swipe as of right now. That would be the one that I have, but I might downgrade. This one's $150 a year. I do like the free upgrade to the Fold credit card, but I'm thinking about downgrading because of my, well, because I mean, even if you have the Jade Green Royal Indigo, it's 3% cash back, like overall. So and the spin wheel on fold, it can right now goes as low as like 0.5% cash back to 100% back. But obviously, you're more likely to land on anywhere between 0.5 to like 5% or 10% cash back. But generally, it's usually 2% and lower you're more likely to land on. And I would downgrade because look at this. Boosted merchant offers is on both of them. And you get the exact same gift card pricing. So you get like, whether you have the spin or spin plus, you get the same percentage back on their gift cards, which you make most of your Bitcoin back from their gift cards. You're not making it from the actual spins. The spins is more like gambling, so you might not even be getting that much. Like you might be getting less than 3% on average on your actual spins. So why not just use like a Royal Indigo or Jade Green and get 3% overall? And then if you can buy, like let's say you're going to Old Navy or Gap or something like that they have a gift card for, then use like the spin card to get their gift card to get the higher percent back. And then obviously a spin up to 25% back. Hey, what's up, Michael? I wonder if there's a way to turn off the subscriptions on my Streamlabs. Because I don't really need to see if people are subscribing to my channel or not. Hey, if my microphone is very low, let me know and I'll change it. Wish I could afford a Jade Green. You can work your way up to it. Just save, you know? Or I guess if you can't afford it, you probably don't have enough to take out a collateralized loan against your Bitcoin to get it or whatnot. Yeah, it is kind of expensive. You probably, like, most people are probably nowadays going to go with the Ruby Steel. But back in the day, the Royal Indigo Jade Green was like less than $1,000. I think it was like 800 or like 700 to 800 at one point. My dad actually got the Royal Indigo card at, or no, he got the Jade Green card at like $800. So he got a great deal on that. And then yeah, this one's 2% Ruby Steel, but you know, I've been using Fold a lot, but I don't know. I think I might downgrade my card. They've removed some benefits for the Spin Plus card, and I don't know, it's not seeming as good, you know? I do like the spin timer being 24 hours compared to 1, but if I'm only using it for gift cards, then that's fine. I don't really care what the spin timer is. And I don't even use the Amazon of up to 500 a month for 5%, so I'd be fine with the 250 a month up to 5%. The only thing is I'm thinking about getting their credit card, so I don't know. This is the part that's kind of catching me off guard about possibly keeping the premium as the Fold credit card. I wish they gave more details on it. I know they say it's coming out in Q4 of this year, but I wish I knew what were the rewards and what the credit card is going to look like. Because we know the Gemini credit card and Celsius credit card, BlockFi credit card. I might have to go to the Celsius network to find the credit card. Credit card waitlist, there we go. What's your top 5 expectations for CDC and Crow in the future? Well, I don't really know what you mean by top 5 expectations. In a like what do I think they're gonna exceed at? I think their debit cards are really good. I mean, even, you know, I've made a ton of videos, right, talking about all different types of crypto debit cards, you know, and now credit cards too. I've done a few videos talking about the credit cards. And I know I've done my tier list video reviewing all the cards, right, with Fold. And I personally ranked them like this. Now, looking at the Fold cards, I might possibly swap the intro. I might say the intros actually could be technically better than the premium. But that'd be more of like, I guess, I don't know. Anyways, my top 5 expectations. I mean, I think they're gonna excel at their debit card. You know, mass adoption. I think it's gonna be the most adopted crypto debit card out of any of them at all. Which means, you know, higher crow price, more locked away crow. The more it's locked away, the better, so people can't spend it. And also, like, you know, Crypto.com is doing a great job at getting sponsorships, right? F1 Formula Racing, they're partnered with UFC, and they've done, like, I think they partnered with the hockey league team or whatever. I don't think that partnership was as big or like years long of a contract or anything, but I mean, they were literally on the ice, like the ice rink, so that was pretty cool. So I think Crypto.com does a great job at, like, advertising, right? Marketing and stuff. And their debit cards, they mentioned that they're rolling out, and they keep rolling out in different regions, right? Like, it hasn't even hit Latin America or Africa or and then also virtual cards haven't hit everywhere yet. I think in Canada they still need virtual cards and stuff. So, you know, the US just got virtual cards. And the cool thing about virtual cards is, even if it's not that useful once you have the physical card, it still is nice for, you know, obviously for newcomers, it's nice because people will be more likely to advertise the debit cards. For example, if you stake for a Ruby Steel and it takes forever to get to you, yeah, you might end up liking it, but the fact it took like 4 months to get to you, you might not recommend it to a friend because it's like, it's going to take them like 4 months. They're not going to like that. Like, I'd rather just not say anything. But with virtual cards, you can get instant access to using it online. And if you live in the US, you can easily connect it to Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, and just use it virtually like that. So your virtual card basically gives you instant access to even point of sale merchants, like going in store. You can use it in store with the virtual debit card. Thank you for the $5, Michael. Let's say, had to top up my Crow card up. Had to top up my Crow card up to leave you payment for your lesson. Always happy to see your videos, brother. Wait, what? Had to top my Crow card up to leave you payment for your lesson. Wait. That $5 you just sent me, did you use your Crypto.com Visa debit card to send me that money? Is that what you're saying? And yeah, no problem about my videos. I plan on making more and going over, like, I really like credit cards and debit cards that are related to crypto in general. And I still want to do more related to Bitcoin for beginners as well. And I want to talk about Strike and Bitcoin for beginners, because Strike is going to be the cheapest and fastest way to dollar cost average. Thank you for the $5 again. So on Bitcoin currently is the cheapest and easiest way to dollar cost average into Bitcoin automatically, but soon Strike will be that. It's not out yet for their dollar cost averaging and their like wallet and stuff, but once it's out, it's going to be pretty much free. Why doesn't my Crow card allow me to use my credit card? It doesn't say enabled. What do you mean? Your Crow card and your credit card are two different things. Oh, and one. So you asked me what are my top 5 expectations for CDC and Crow. Well, I think in the future, Crow will hit $1 to $2. With the way that the whole market's going right now, I'm not too sure if it'll be by the end of the year. That's always been my prediction, $1 to $2 by the end of the year. If anything, closer to $1, but let's see, we have August, September, October, November, December. So we have 5 months left. If the market's really, like, if we get a crazy alt season, it's possible for Crow to, I think, hit at least $1. Maybe not $2 anymore, but possibly $1. Otherwise, I think by some time in the next 2 years, it'll hit $1 to $2. It really depends how aggressive Crypto.com gets with like marketing and just bringing more products to more regions. Like the exchange, that's going to be really big. If they actually do launch the Crypto.com exchange to the US, that'll be really big for Crow. I always use my Crow card whether I get Crow back or not. That's pretty cool. My Crow debit card is enabled for months. I don't know why. What do you mean? I don't understand your question. What's $40 plus $40 referral bonus? Wait, what? Oh. Oh, that's cool. With Celsius. I don't use Celsius anymore because Prime Trust cut ties with them in 2 states, and I'm in one of them, so... But it says if you have entered these promo codes previously and fulfilled their conditions, they will still be honored. So if you entered them and it was and it's not and you didn't do it, you can still do it or whatever. That's cool. Nice. Oh wait, I was on Celsius because of their credit card. I was like, why was I on Celsius anyways? So yeah, my top 5 things for crypto.com, I'd say debit cards. They're gonna be big in that. Crypto.com Pay is pretty cool too. I mean, I think their chain, right? Their chain's gonna do pretty well, in my opinion. I mean, the fact they're partnered like with like Snoop Dogg and all these other people with their NFTs are gonna be on chain, and it's just. It's you know, I don't know. I just think the crypto.org DeFi chain, like their whole network, is going to do pretty well, especially with crypto.com Capital that funds like small projects and whatnot, and they're all going to launch on crypto.org chain. That's going to be great. I don't know. I think crypto.com can exceed a lot of things. If you get a digital card, you can still get a physical card as well. Yeah, if you get a virtual debit card from crypto.com, that's because you get that first usually, and then you get the physical card. The virtual card, you can put onto Google Pay, Samsung Pay, Apple Pay, as long as you're in the US, and then once it's attached, you can use it anywhere and get your cash back and all that. Otherwise, if you're like in Europe and you can't connect it to Google Pay or Samsung Pay or Apple Pay, any of that, then you can just use it for online shopping. So like if you're shopping for things on Amazon, you can use your crypto.com debit card virtually. The only real use for it, if you already have the physical card, is one second. The only real use for it then is, let's say you don't have it attached to, like, let's just say Apple Pay. What you can do is, let's say you forgot your card at home, you don't know the card details, you go into the app to find the card details, you can copy them and paste them into like Apple Pay or Google Pay or whatever, and then use it that way. Or I guess a second useful thing is, if you don't have the physical card with you but you want to buy something on like Amazon on your phone, you can go to the crypto.com app and copy the virtual card details and then paste it into like Amazon or whatnot. And of course, the main reason virtual cards are really good and beneficial is because of people who are new to crypto.com, and when they stake for a card and how it could take months for them to get their physical card. And the fact they get a virtual card, it makes it really not that much of a worry. Like, it doesn't really matter how long it takes to get the physical card. But the card is really nice, though. And you know what's crazy? I actually have 89 bucks in my Visa debit card, the Crypto.com Visa debit card, and I don't know where it came from, because last time I checked, I had like 5 or 10 bucks in there, and I thought I just recently spent it all at my work, because I just bought some stuff from a vending machine to get it down to 0, and then I check, and I have like a balance of like $89. So I contacted customer support because they didn't pull funds from anywhere, and I didn't see it topped up from anything. I didn't deposit any money recently into the debit card, because it wasn't in my fiat wallet, it was in my actual debit card. And they just said, like, I don't know, I think they said it's updated or something, or it was accordingly updated. So I know I did refund something through the card, like a purchase went through and I had to like dispute the purchase. So maybe it has to do with that. I think it does though. I think it has to do with that. So, but I was so confused where the money came from. I'm trying to stake enough money so I can go live, so I can go live in Indonesia for free. That's kind of cool. I mean, in my personal opinion, you don't want to rely too much on like interest rates and all that. Like, you know, let's say you're staking in crypto earn, and you're doing, let's say you have the Jade Green and 3 month stakes on USD coin. That's 12%, which is pretty good, but you're gonna have to deposit like 50,000 just to get 6,000 a year. So 100,000 just to get 12,000 a year, right? Oops. The most you can do on the Jade Green Royal Indigo is $500,000. So you can at most with USD coin get paid 60,000 a year. If we up it to this, you can actually do 2 million US dollars. But for some reason, it's only letting us do, what is this, 1 million? 3, 6, yeah, 1 million. Maybe it's for Bitcoin. You can only do that much? No, I don't know. You know what's going to be cool about the Crypto.com debit card is they are going to launch collateralized lending or collateralized spending on the Visa debit card. And I think they said it's not going to be based on your stake, which I think it should be, or it should at least include it. But I think it's going to be based on like how much is in your crypto wallet or like how much you have locked in crypto earn. I'm not too sure how they're going to do it, but what I think would be smartest on how they would do it is, for example, if you stake 4,000 for the Royal Indigo Jade Green, then you can use this as collateral to take out a percentage and spend that and then pay it back, like collateralized loans, and just collateralized spending on the card. So you don't have to sell your crypto and still use it. But let me write this down. Top 5 expectations for CDC and Crow. All right. Let's see. Debit cards everywhere. And also on the debit cards, I'll just say debit cards. On the debit cards, not only do they still need to launch them in more regions, but also get collateralized spending on them, which will be really good for that. And also they plan to have to be able to change out certain perks. For example, if you have the Ruby Steel on your Spotify, if you've never used Spotify, you may be able to change it for like Apple Music or just other music services. And now if you have the Royal Indigo and Jade Green and you never use Netflix, you can swap it out for like Disney Plus or Hulu or HBO, something like that. When it comes to Amazon Prime, you probably won't be able to change that unless they allow you to change it to whatever you want. That would be kind of cool, simply because it's not like you get another 100% back on anything on the Obsidian. So I think if you get the Icy White, you should be able to change this subscription to any other type of subscription that you want. Like if you use Spotify, if you use like HBO and Netflix, you should be able to change Prime to like HBO or something. I think that would be cool. Because there's nothing that really competes with Amazon Prime. Like, I think they're kind of a monopoly, right? No one uses any other shipping service other than Amazon. Maybe in other countries, but I don't know. But yeah. So let's see. Debit cards. Their Crow chain. Just like, I think their chain overall. Like, it's such low fees. Like, it's so fast. Such low fees. And they're so big, right? Crypto.com is so big with everything they have. I think they'll end with their NFTs. They're really big on NFTs. I think they're going to take over the NFTs. I know Binance started doing NFTs. I don't think they're going to beat Crypto.com, especially with Crypto.com partnering with like Snoop Dogg and just like all these other big creators. HELO or SQAP it for UFC Fight Pass. Or swap it for UFC Fight Pass. Thanks. Prime membership. I guess the Crow chain is kind of overall. That has to do in the top 5, right? Because it's like NFTs as well, right? I think Crypto.com Pay is going to do really good as well. And I think the exchange is going to keep getting better and better. So I guess that's the 5 things. Stuff like that. Now when it comes to credit cards, anyways, let's talk about crypto credit cards. The Gemini credit card, I was looking at it, and in my video already, it says launching this summer. So in the next like month, I think. I'm already on the wait list. But it's kind of cool. You get 3% on dining, 2% on groceries, 1% on other purchases. And you can choose to get rewarded in Bitcoin or any other crypto on Gemini, which I do like, that you can choose which crypto you want to get rewarded in. And if they allow you to get rewarded in USD coin, that's pretty cool because, I mean, unless you can find another credit card that gives that good of rates, especially with no annual fee. It's cool that the rewards in real time. I do like the customized metal cards. I don't know if the metal cards will cost money or not, but that's cool to be a metal credit card. I really do like that. You get black, silver, and rose gold. In all 50 states. So the only problem with Gemini is I tried signing up, and it said I was like restricted for signing up for some reason. I'll probably have to contact customer support and ask about that. Celsius. I mean, I don't have access to Celsius anymore in my state, but I think they said the credit card would be available in all 50 states, but I'm not too sure. So I might not even be able to get the Celsius credit card. But yeah, this says no annual fees, no late payment fees, no foreign transaction fees, no ATM fees, no fees mean no fees. So that's pretty cool. Earn weekly rewards on your crypto collateral with our credit card. I like that. But I don't know if I'll even be able to get it. Now, Bitcoin, the BlockFi credit card, it doesn't seem that great. 1.5% Bitcoin on every purchase. Personally, I'm not going to go over $50,000 worth of spending annually, at least as of right now. And yeah, 3.5% Bitcoin during your first 3 months is nice, but you need to think long term. And I do like that there's no annual fees and no foreign transaction fees. But 1.5 isn't really much. I know there's some more stuff added to it. There's more stuff like extra APY bonus in Bitcoin on your stablecoin holdings. But I don't hold any stablecoins really that as of right now. And I don't know. If I hold, I don't know. I just mainly put stuff into Bitcoin. I don't really trade, and the trading fees are still pretty high even with this bonus. So it's better to go elsewhere. The referral is nice, but that's not going to last forever. You can only refer so many people. So I don't know. The BlockFi credit card isn't that great. The Gemini one seems a lot better. Celsius just seems kind of, I don't know. They don't give enough information yet. And Folds doesn't give enough information yet, but I kind of do like their debit card. So, and you have free upgrade to the Fold credit card. So you pay $150 a year to get their debit card and credit card. And the thing with Spin Plus, though, with getting this, the nice thing about their credit card, though, is you get really high percent back on credit cards. For example, on like Old Navy, you can get like 7% back on your purchase using either the Spin or Spin Plus debit card. And, let's say you don't have the money, but you want to get 8 or 7% back on Bitcoin. You can, so you just use their credit card to get the 7% back plus a spin. Because they said on their credit card they'd have a spin as well and a flat percentage back. So a minimum reward. I mean, if they got this huge UFC sponsorship, there should be even for Ruby Red fans this free fight pass instead of the Spotify. New card comes out. What's up, guys? This is Kahoobb here. Yeah, Draconova, exactly. Whenever new cards come out, I'm always talking about them because, I got to let everyone know all the credit cards and debit cards out there that are related to crypto, just so all of you have a good, understanding of all the cards to have basically be able to choose the right card for you, whichever card fits you more. So the Spin Plus, how it gives you like 7% back on Old Navy, if it doesn't do that for the credit card, if the credit card doesn't get boosted rates on cashback like these debit cards do, then I probably won't get keep my Spin Plus, and I probably won't get their credit card then. I'd probably get Gemini's, but I don't know why they wouldn't. So I'm assuming their gift card pricing is like the 7% cashback with either of these cards if you use it and buy the gift card with these. I think that'll be the same as their credit card as well. So I really do like that, because I shop at like Old Navy, Gap, and other stores like that, and Amazon. And one of my issues I have is not having the money right then and there. And that's like either my girlfriend or me will need to buy something. And I'm like, well, I could get 7% back on Bitcoin on that. The only problem is we're using our credit card because we don't have the money right then and there. So with the Fold credit card, we'd be able to get the 7% back and, use money that we don't have basically. So that'd be kind of a nice added feature, because you can get a lot of Bitcoin back that way. The only thing is the Fold debit card is only available in the US as of right now. I think all the credit cards will only be available in the US though. I think Crypto.com is doing pretty good at just sticking with the debit cards and launching them in as much regions as possible. I think they should really focus on their debit cards as of right now, and because it's got some changes and upgrades they got to do to them, and launch them into more countries and all that before they even think about creating a credit card. Especially with collateralized spending, that'll be pretty cool on the card. I only love one crypto card, and that's the Icy White. Same, but I would get an FTX card if they make one. I thought FTX had a card. I spilled water all over me, but not as bad as last time. I don't have to go and clean this up or anything, but spilled in my face and on my pants. Wow. I'm drinking from a water bottle now, which is a lot smarter than the one stream where I had like a cup of water. So even if I knock this over, I got it all sealed up, so we're good. So let's see, how many people are watching my stream right now? There's 14 people watching. You know what? I think I'm gonna come out and say it. I got something to tell you guys. So it has to do with my Icy White debit card. And I have a few videos relating to it that will be launching pretty soon. I got a whole story related to how I got my Icy White, how I went from $3,000 to $18,000, how I got basically $8,000 to $9,000 free from the Uniswap airdrop from trading the DeFi coins to get the $18,000, and what I did with the $18,000. I used it to get the Icy White at the time when CRO was 18 cents, but I also this is like in 3 different videos. This is like 3 different full videos. The very last one I think is talking about what I did with my Uniswap airdrop and what ended up happening with that. It's just water. Just let the t-shirt hodl the water for it phase. But the story is kind of crazy. I actually don't know if I've made the final video yet. It might be 2 to 4 videos. basically, so I'm going to let you guys all in a little secret. So there's 15 people watching now. I'm going to let you all in a little secret about my Icy White debit card. So I actually don't have my Icy White debit card anymore. Now, I do have the physical card, but I don't have these perks. And I have like 4 different videos going into the full depth for you guys to understand how I thought it was a good idea to unstake, right? And don't get me wrong, I'm still very bullish on CRO and crypto.com. The reason I unstaked basically was because I thought I basically had like $20,000 when I unstaked at the time. So I thought, even though I'm grandfathered in, I thought I could double my money because at the time there was other cryptocurrencies that were doing pretty good. And for me, Crow is a long-term hold, right? So I was like, well, if this is my long-term hold and I know it's not going to at the point in time when I decided to sell it, I was like, okay, well, it's not going to moon right now. Other coins are mooning. Let me try and find those coins. And then I was going to try to at least X2 my money, like 2X my money, to double the 20,000 to 40,000. And then I was going to restake for the Icy White for 6 months. So that's what I was going to do. Now, it didn't go that way. My $20,000, I invested into this one coin. I really thought it was going to do really good. And it didn't. So I took my money out. And obviously my money didn't go up to 40,000, so I can't afford to get the Icy White. But you know, initially when I staked for my Icy White, yeah, I got in at a good rate, but personally, I rather own more Bitcoin than CRO. Now, that's not a bad thing in my opinion. I'm just someone who thinks, you know, Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation. Bitcoin's my savings account. It's my like retirement account. You know, it's something that I'm gonna hold until I retire or whatnot, right? So, you know, I basically had all my money in CRO and I had like no Bitcoin. So I didn't really like that. You know, I liked my Icy White and all the benefits and everything, but I didn't like the fact that I had more CRO than Bitcoin. So, you know, I decided to start trading my CRO, you know, like I said, and then it didn't get to the 40,000 because I was going to restake for 40,000. That was double my money. But yeah, as that didn't happen, it kind of all worked out because I'd rather have more Bitcoin than CRO anyways. But I will pretty much really soon be buying more CRO because as of right now, I only have like $50 worth of CRO because of referrals. But I plan on staking for the Royal Indigo Jade Green, either like today or tomorrow or something like that. Because what I'm going to be doing is taking out a collateralized loan against my Bitcoin using fortress.loans. So, you know, I have a certain amount of Bitcoin, right? And I'm going to be borrowing like around 40% of my collateral. So it won't be that bad. And then I'll slowly pay the card back. And I'm doing it now because I think now is a great time to get into CRO because it's at like a little under 12 cents. Let's just say it's basically at 10 cents, right? So if I get in now at $4,000 at like, let's say 10 cents, look at this. If you get it at $1, like $1 CRO time or divided by 10 cents times 4,000, that's $40,000, which then can get me the Icy White again. So I'm taking out a collateralized loan against my Bitcoin, so I don't have to sell any Bitcoin because I think it's going to go up from here. I think 30,000, it bottomed out. I do think CRO is going to go up from here as well. I don't think it's going to go below 10 cents at this point in time. And so I thought, so what I'm going to do is stake for the Royal Indigo Jade Green. And this $4,000 is likely to become $40,000 within like the next few years or less. Because I definitely think CRO is going to $1. And when the exchange launches, I mean, that's very bullish. So I personally think it's still technically possible for CRO to hit $1 by the end of this year. It depends at what time the exchange launches in Q4. It could be a buy the rumor, sell the news event, so it might dump on the launch of on the exchange, but you never know. But I do think it'll definitely go up quite a bit, because if the exchange is in the U.S., in the United States, it's pretty hard to find places to buy CRO, especially at good rates if you're buying a huge amount. The exchange gives really good rates, but the United States doesn't have access to it. So I like the fact that I'm going to have a lot of Bitcoin and then staking $4,000 worth at this price of CRO, so I can still own some CRO, get some good perks, right? I'll get free Spotify, free Netflix, and I'll get 3% cash back and 10% interest on my stake. But the cool thing, though, is I already got my welcome package from the Icy White, so of course I get to keep that. And then I also get to keep airport lounge access plus 1 guest, so I'm going to be using that next month. So I'll definitely make a YouTube video talking about the airport lounge access plus 1 guest. Me and my girlfriend are going on vacation, so I'll definitely take advantage of that perk. And then I can also take advantage of this perk, the 1,000 ATM withdrawal per month, which I definitely have done before to take advantage of it. So, yeah, I'll be getting the 3% and these perks right here and the 10% interest, but at least I get to keep the airport lounge access plus 1 guest. And I think I'll be getting in at CRO at a good price. And then I currently get paid to borrow with the DeFi protocol that I'm going to be using to take out collateral against my Bitcoin or whatever, or take out money against my Bitcoin. So I think it'll be a really good price point to get in at, and I can slowly pay it back. And yeah, I think Bitcoin and CRO will pretty much raise from here. Crow and Bitcoin will do pretty good from here on out, in my opinion. But, we'll see. So, yeah, I'm going to be taking out a loan for this, a collateralized loan. I actually thought Crow did well during the crash. Went from spot 42 to 30. My Bitcoin went down more than Crow if you're counting from the peak. Yeah. Actually, Crow did do pretty well for the crash. For Bitcoin to go from 60,000 to 30,000, 50% down. And for Crow to go from like 25 cents to 12 cents, that's not bad at all. In fact, let's say 0.25 minus 0.12. That'd be like 13 cents. So Crow went down like 13 cents or something like that. Even if it went down 14 cents, that's 11 cents. But yeah, it's around like 12 cents. So that's not bad at all. Because 0.25 divided by 2. Yeah, so the fact it literally just cut in half like Bitcoin did, that's really good. Usually altcoins will fall even harder than Bitcoin. In this example, it looks like CRO did exactly what Bitcoin did without falling harder as what altcoins usually do. Let's do a day chart. So let's see. So yeah, as we can see, from basically March 1st, it went up against Bitcoin right here, April 17th. Went back down here. It's going back up now. And right here, it's oversold, and now it's in this range. So it might keep going down, but I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. But it definitely is doing pretty good. Especially, yeah, you're definitely right. With the crash that we had, Crow's doing really good. Yeah, Crow's performing pretty well. I sold some ETH around $2,500, $3,400 and bought some more BTC. And after those F1 and UFC news, I just bought more Crow. Yeah. In the AMA, Chris said they think they will get close or even match Coinbase in market share in 2 years. Oh, that's awesome. I think BTC is probably going to fill its future gaps before raising. Yeah, I'm not too sure about all the futures and all that. So you might be right. But yeah, I'm excited, honestly, to take out a collateralized loan to get the Royal Indigo Jade Green because I've been missing out on Crow. I definitely want to get own some more Crow. I have like less than $100 worth now when I had like 18,000 and at its peak I had $25,000 worth. I had 100,000 CRO. But at this price, let's see, I'm gonna be getting like what's $4,000 worth of Crow? Oh, it's 40,000. I'm gonna be getting like 34,000 Crow, so that'll be pretty cool. I'm excited to own that much. And of course, if Crow goes up to like $1 to like $1.20, then I'll be able to stake for the Icy White. And in my opinion, I would probably do that. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into CRO and Crow, whatever you want to call it. I think it's been long awaited to get back into it. I don't think the futures can break 30K. Personally, I think Bitcoin has bottomed out at 30K. I mean, it might go to 28, right? 27. But another thing is, so I'm taking out a collateralized loan. And I'm going to be taking out 40%. So for me to get liquidated for my collateralized loan, Bitcoin would have to basically cut in half from 30,000. So it would have to go down to 15,000 for my collateral to go from 40% or like 42% to 84%. So is it really going to go to, so if it goes down to 15,000, I'll still be at 84%. So I won't get liquidated yet. But I think we'll have bigger issues in liquidation at that point. If Bitcoin literally goes down to 15,000 from here, because 15,000 is pretty close to 10,000, and it'd be really weird to ever see 10,000 or below Bitcoin ever again. I would definitely buy up a ton of Bitcoin, as much as I have, if it went down to 10,000 or below. I'm already buying a ton of Bitcoin right now. I've been trying to buy as much as I can right now because it's like a 50% discount. It was at 65,000. The fact it's 50% down, I've been buying a ton. The miners are reforming outside China. Yeah, the cool thing about the mining, though, with Bitcoin, it's a lot more profitable right now. And the miners are leaving China, which is a good thing because, people always said China controls Bitcoin, China this. So for people who don't really like China, they're not buying Bitcoin because they're using it as FUD to say China controls Bitcoin. Why would you, why would you do what, stuff like that. But the fact that China is leaving the miners and getting rid of all the miners, I'm hoping the miners go to like Latin America or something with like El Salvador and stuff, because that'd be pretty cool. Or somewhere in like, I guess in North America, somewhere maybe in the United States. But we'll see where the miners really end up, because it's being redistributed in the network, and we'll see where ends up being taken advantage of. Oh yeah, I gotta look at Internet Computer. It's like ICX or something, right? I don't even know what Internet Computer is. Like, such a weird name. Went from $400 to $40. What? Wait, it's like $40. It really did go to 400 in just like 3 months. That must suck. If it goes back up though, this is a good buying price. But I have no clue what it even is. So. Hey, you know what's annoying? I did a Celsius withdraw of $5 just to test it, because I have like all my Bitcoin in there, and it worked. It went through. It was fine. It took like 10 minutes or less. And now I decided to withdraw it all to the same withdrawal address, just because it worked and everything. So I feel comfortable doing it. And now it's pending. So it's been pending for like hours now, which makes me feel sketched out. I'm like, I should have just done it all at once the first time. It would have just went through automatically then. So now I'm all waiting for the transaction to happen. Pretty sure I already confirmed it through the email too. All this China energy wasting, not safe FUD will end soon after people start educating themselves. Yeah, exactly. There's a CME gap at 9,800 and another around 23,000. So what does that mean? Do you really think Bitcoin's going to go below 10,000? I heard that there was too much like liquidity, or too much like, what do you call it? Orders, too much buy orders around like 15 or like 20,000 for it to go below that. China says stablecoins are a threat for global stability. Of course you say that when they're pegged in USD. Yeah. I'm probably gonna end my stream soon. I was only gonna do an hour stream today. This is my first stream in a while, I think over a month. But someone wanted me to do a stream yesterday, so I said I would. What the heck? I say I earned $30. It's actually $40 now. Celsius has been upping their referral, and the transfer is actually $400 or more now. I gotta update my description. I might get rid of my Celsius referral just because I can't even use Celsius anymore. Let's see. You guys said that. Oh, okay. Gemini or Celsius. A lot of you think the Celsius credit card will be the best one, but then again, we don't know much about the Fold one. Surprised no one. I'm surprised people said BlockFi over Gemini though. The BlockFi one seems kind of sucky compared to Gemini. Now, what about debit cards? A lot of you say you like Crypto.com the most. Makes sense. I think most of my viewers are Crypto.com users. But 3% said Coinbase. Huh, interesting. Probably because you don't have to stake for any coins, and you don't have to buy it. It's completely free. And it's 4% cash back in XLM, and then 1% back in Bitcoin. You can choose between those two. Alright, you too, Groovestein. And before I end the stream, I guess I can end it around now, but this was a good stream for coming back, for being not streaming and not really uploading much lately, and I'm trying to upload more. Maybe I'll start my weekly streams again. Maybe I'll do it just once every 2 weeks for my live stream, and then see where it goes from there. But I just want to say thank you for the $5, Michael, again. It's pretty cool that you used your Crypto.com debit card to send me that. That's pretty cool. You say, I want to buy internet computer. Whenever I see projects start off super overpriced from hype, they always seem to revisit that level later. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you for the $5, and I really appreciate it. It does help my channel, and it makes me more motivated as well to make more content. But especially just you guys being here live on the stream and asking me questions and talking to me too. Just that in general makes me a bit more motivated to make videos as well. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, let's see, 1 month ago. Yeah, so since a month ago, I've only made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4 videos. So yeah, I definitely gotta make a few more videos a week. Good luck with my transaction. Thank you, Draconova. Yeah, it's like my whole Bitcoin portfolio. So hoping it transfers over. And lastly, I just want to say I am excited to get my Royal Indigo or Jade Green debit card. I'll still get the physical Icy White perks, which are these, and I still get to use the physical Icy White, even though I'll be getting these lower perks. And lastly, just be on the lookout for those videos. I have a few videos I already recorded, just got to edit them and everything, that talk about how I went through the process of unstaking the Icy White and just all of that, how I even got the Icy White in the first place, and how I turned $3,000 to $18,000, and everything related to all that. It's crazy. So I got a good story to tell about all that. So I'll just have to edit those videos and get them out. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I just know that I plan to keep making videos. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep making videos. Just if you have any ideas, let me know of what to make for video content. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later, either in my next stream or the next video I release and whatnot. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.